Grand Rising. So, I just want to fill you guys in on a little secret that we are all witches and wizards. Every single one of us is a witch and a wizard. And let me explain to you how that's the case. When you do your hair and makeup, when you put on that pair of jeans that makes your butt look good, when you say words to manipulate someone's feelings or emotions, that's you manipulating energy. We are all always doing this, constantly doing this. The words that come out of your mouth are so powerful. So powerful. And same with the media. The things the media says is so powerful. Look how it's literally brainwashing people, right? Like, words are very powerful. You can manipulate energy. And something I notice a lot coming from religion is a lot of religious people will talk shit about witches. Oh, that person's a witch. They're wearing all black. They have the star, the pentagram, and blah, 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 and Wicca. And they are so afraid of human beings, right? They're the same people who burn witches, the natural healers, the women who mixed herbs and spices and things like that into a pot of water and created a soup. They create teas. They create healing modalities for us, for our bodies. And they put their love into it. They're doing it because they love. You wouldn't do a favor for somebody unless you really love them, right? Like, there's people who I'll do favors for and people I will not do favors for because I know them, I honor them, I love them, you know? I mean, honestly, I'd probably do favors for everybody because I'm just a yes person. But we are all witches and wizards. And one of my good friends, Tom Scrella, the Scrella Ministries, he was my client. I don't think he likes me anymore. Last I heard, he was telling my ex-boyfriend's parents I'm a new age and I need to be careful and stuff. I don't know what that necessarily means or why he would say that about me, but it was hurtful to hear that. But he told me that when he had gone out to a restaurant one time, I think it was like in Seattle, somewhere on the West Coast. Maybe it was Oregon. I can't remember exactly. Portland, maybe. He said he didn't want this girl serving him because she was wearing all black and she had a Wicca and he was really worried about it. He was living in so much fear over this girl serving him because she represents herself a certain way. And he made assumptions off that. And I notice a lot of Christians will do this. And I've been guilty of this. Like, here's the deal. Like, I made friends with people in the last few years that I thought I would have, like, before in the past, looking at them, I would have had my judgments in my head about them. And after I got to know them, they're like my family now. Like, these people have become my family, and I'm so grateful I never, like... What we're doing in this world is ishy, okay? What we're doing in this world is so ishy. The way that we judge people and shame people just based on how they're dressed or who they voted for or whatever. We're all being brainwashed in some way. We're all transferring energy, right? Energy can't be destroyed, so it's always constantly transferring on. But we get to decide what kind of energy we put out, right? Like, I like to be loving and kind. I don't like to scream and yell and, well, you're stupid and you're this. And I don't like to name call. I like to actually, like, have intellectual conversations and talk about feelings and just be nice. And I love giving everybody a hug. I love hugging everybody. I just am a big hugger. Because I'm here to love. I'm not here, and I don't care if you're a big, sweaty, nasty man. I'll give you a hug still. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not scared of people. I'm not scared of humans. I'm not scared of germs. I'm not afraid to wash your feet. Right? A lot of Christians won't even touch feet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, it's like, oh my God, you're scared of humans? Like, you're so afraid of everything? It's like, that's not God. That is not God. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's not God, okay? That's the way I'm doing it. Yelling and shaming your children for being humans is like what people do these days. And I'm like, I am not playing that game, okay? Because I love my kids. I love my kids so much, and I want them to know how powerful they are, how powerful we are as humans, how powerful our words are, how powerful our actions are. That's what I'm teaching my children, and that's not what the school systems teach, and that's not what the churches teach. They're teaching you to be distracted and manipulated and to worship a man. We are all full of a feminine and a masculine energy. A balance between man and woman is what all of us, like the energy inside us, is supposed to be. And maybe that's where all this transgender shit's coming from. I don't know, but that's what I believe. Like, that's where my views are. What I know in my heart is that we are a balance between a masculine and a feminine energy. And I can play the roles of being a mom, and I can play the roles of being a dad. Is it easy? No, it's not. It's very hard playing mom and dad with Avalani. being the go-getter. Like, I can be a go-getter. Like, if I needed to be the breadwinner, I could be, to play the man role, right? They call it the man role and the women roles. Well, we can all play all roles. It doesn't matter about your gender. We can all play these roles, and we should. We're all actors. We're all choosing what energy we put out. We should all be playing mom and dad to every child out there, treating them like they were our own kids. But nowadays, you're like, oh, they're a pedophile. They hugged my child. They kept looking at my child. They did this to my child. It's like, holy fuck. Not everybody's a pedophile. Shut up, people. Like, oh my God. And I've even gotten mad at Andrew for this. I'm like, not everything is pedophilia, dude. My family, not everything is pedophilia. And everything's a fucking creepy thing. We are human beings. We are human beings. Kids have thoughts too, whether you want to admit it. I'm learning a lot through my daughter. I'm like, oh my God, dude. She's drawing penises and vaginas on the mirrors. And I'm like, oh. And I laugh because I'm like, is that how you perceive that? Like, it's just like, what? You know? Not everything is bad. Kids have questions. What I've noticed is naturally they start to have questions. Well, when I got pregnant with Boyan, actually, Evani's like, how did he get there? And I'm like, oh God, is she too young to learn what sex is? Like, I don't know what to do. And now I'm scared if I teach my kid too young, am I going to get in trouble by the government? They're going to call me a pedophile if I tell her what sex is and she's too young. Like, I'm just like constantly scared of like, everyone's constantly being accused of some crazy shit all the time. Don't be a witch or a wizard. We're all witches and wizards, like I said, but don't be an evil witch or a wizard. Don't put fear into everything. Put love in everything. Try to view it from a higher perspective. Like, don't just jump to your own conclusions about things. Really think about it deeply. What it is that you're saying, what is it you're thinking, and what you're doing. Because we are powerful. And what we do to our kids is very powerful. And I'm seeing a lot of damage, especially because I've had a lot of boyfriends. I have myself have been damaged. I did this major inner healing work on myself where I'm like, oh my God, I was the problem. I was the problem because of these things that took place in my life. I was the problem. I had to come to myself, understand my traumas and the things that I've been through as a child to really understand humanity and humans and why they do the things that they do. That is the most important thing, is understanding why other people are doing the things that they do. And me, I don't want to live in fear. I don't want my kids to live in fear. I don't want to live in a place where everyone's constantly scared all the time, scared to have your opinion, scared of your views, because somebody's energy might be like, "Harr!" at you, you know? Like, we are living in a civil war right now, but it's not physical. It's like, well, it kind of is physical with the people not having their kids and things like that, but like, it's an emotional, like, we're constantly fighting everybody with our energy, and I don't want to live that way. I want to live in peace and harmony and the energy to be, ooh, vibe high, you know? So that's what we're doing over here. But we're all witches and wizards. I hate to break it to you. If you're scared of witches and wizards, if you're scared of that word, whatever, you can call it whatever you want. But we all, right, are very powerful human beings. And we should be very careful with the energy that we are putting out. Okay? I love you.